Okay, so I'm going to walk you through this flip book so you can see how she did it. She started off with kind of a blank cell and then drew the nuclear envelope. You wouldn't have to do that. You could start off with interphase, showing stringy chromatin. Make sure you label everything. In between interphase and prophase, you should show the chromatin slowly condensing. So here she has 1X, and then a few more, and then a few more, a few more. Finally, she comes to prophase and labels everything she can see. She also numbers them. A leopard frog has 26 total chromosomes, or 13 pairs. And a couple students were confused by pairs. So she has a 1 from mom, a 1 from dad, a 2 from mom, a 2 from dad, all the way down to 13 from mom, 13 from dad. So you'd have to decide how many pairs your organism would have. In between prophase and metaphase, you're going to show them slowly lining up in the middle. And you don't have to label any of the in-between cards. Here's metaphase. You label everything you can see. And she even numbers them, which I like. In between metaphase and anaphase, slowly kind of pulling away from each other. Now keep in mind, she's going to have 26 X's on each side. 13M, 13P. 13M, 13P on each side, right? A 1M on each side, a 1P on each side, because remember, she had an X that was called 1M. She's going to split that X up. She's going to have a 1P on each side. So I'm going to count to make sure she has the correct number. She labels everything she can see, including the cleavage furrow. In between anaphase and telophase, you're going to show that cleavage furrow deepening, and then your chromosomes are going to straighten out. So here's a few more straight ones, a few more, a few more. Finally, she calls it telophase, and she has a 1M, a 1P, a 2M, a 2P, all the way down to 13M, 13P. And she labels everything she can see. In between telophase and cytokinesis, you're going to show it slowly going back to chromatin. And the cells are starting to divide the cytoplasm. Cytokinesis should look like this with completely separated cells. And again, I don't care if you have both of them as chromatid. I wouldn't count you off. I actually kind of like how she has one as chromatin and one with the 13 pairs of chromosomes in them. And that's it. If you are doing a plant cell, this should be square because plant cells have a cell wall. So keep in mind, plant cells square, animal cells more round. She did a leopard frog, so that's why it's round. Okay. She also did a human with 46 total chromosomes, or 23 pairs on each side. And in pairs, that's what I mean, pairs, 23M, 23P, right? One from mom, one from dad. So that's kind of what the human would look like. Same thing, just different number of chromosomes.